true, scariest experience with my friends ever. I'm 14, and this happened to my best friends and me about 3 or 4 years ago. It was my friend, who I will call Anna. It was Anna's birthday. So she had invited me, and our other friend who I will call Sandy, to go to our school's park and hang out. Now you should that our whole school is on top of huge sewer pipes and surrounded by woods. We were goofing off at the edge of the woods when we had found a trail we have never seen before, and being the troublemakers we were, and still are, we decided to go see where it led to. Sandy led the way, being as she was the most reckless of the three. Anna and I took it slower on the other hand, because we did not know what we would find, where it would lead to, or what would happen. After what was about 5 minutes of walking, the path came to a small bend. We went around to see a small stream, which had about a foot above it, one of the old pipe openings. It was open tall and wide enough where we could fully stand up in it. I remember things the older kids would tell Anna and me on the bus about these pipes. The one that scared me the most was about the pipe man. The pipe man was said to live in the pipe, and anytime he got hungry, he would go and kidnap little girls, sexually assault them, kill them, and eat them. Then he would bring what was left of them to some of the train tracks running through town. So, of course, me being the scared little shit I was at that age, I got really uneasy. Sandy and Anna though, wanted to see what was down there, in the pipeline, and kept trying to convince me, until they did. We went maybe 3 or 4 feet in, but it got too dark, and we could not see. The smell, it smelled so bad in there that we were gagging, and had to get out. Naturally, being Anna's birthday, Sandy and I were sleeping over her house. At this time, we were all curious about what was in the pipe. So as we left the front to the trail, Anna took off her hat and put it in front of the trail. We had planned on coming back in the morning, prepared this time. Her mom agreed to let us go back. Another fact about these woods is, they wrap around and lead to the old state school cemetery, so that made everything creepier, knowing that there could be more bodies hidden in the pipe that there was no room to bury. The next morning when we go to the park and went to find where Anna had left her hat, it was gone. So we put it off as some jerky-ass kids took it. We still found the trail of course, and could not hold our excitement or fear as we approached the bend. Putting on our mask so we could not smell the horrible smell, turning on our flashlights, we entered. We walked pretty far down the pipe before things got weird. We could no longer see where we came in, and we were finding what we assumed to be animal bones, although Anna and I also kept the thought of the pipe man. Sandy, of course, the leader, walked about 15 more feet ahead before stopping and screaming. Anna and I, of course, have never heard her scream like that before and ran up to her. We looked at what she was pointing at and could not believe our eyes. It was Anna's hat. Her fucking hat was way down in the pipeline, covered in this red liquid. We ran out of there faster than we have ever moved before, leaving her hat behind. We made it out of the pipe panting and gasping for breath. Never have I ever been so scared. But the story does not end here. Before we even started back up the trail, we heard a branch snap behind us. I was the one to turn around to see a tall man who was very dirty looking and had very messy hair. We ran again all the way up the trail. As far as we knew, our worst fear came true. The pipe man was real. We could have been his next meal, but we were lucky enough to make it out alive, except for some scratches here and there from running into branches. Sandy, Anna, and I have never told anyone this, and we will all probably deny it if asked about it. The park has since been torn down, but the trail remains. None of us will go down there ever again. But Sandy and I have no problem playing sports right at the football and softball fields, just as long as there are adults there with us. So Pipe Man, if you are watching this, we best never meet.
Stop. It ends when I say it ends. Now, be a nice human and scroll down and hit the like button. And if you are not subscribed yet, subscribe now. Thanks for watching.